sisters, and welcome to Breaktime. Today's proverb is 19:11 says, "A person's wisdom yields patience. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense." Do you know that you and I have been gifted with the mind of Christ? It says in the Word of God that our minds have been saved. Our minds are a place where His thoughts are allowed to permeate. And so out of this mind, out of the wisdom that God has given to us, it manifests itself, according to this passage, it yields itself in patience. Now, patience is allowing, it's so amazing to me because patience allows us to walk in peace regardless of the situation. It gives us an immense amount of ability to walk on water that is wavy and yet not fear. Patience is what we can have instilled into us that actually describes love. Now, in 1 Corinthians 13, it says love is what? Patient. It's kind, it's gentle. But this particular, we manifest every time you and I choose to show patience to people, we are actually showing the love of Christ. Now, there are many, many opportunities in the workplace for us to grow in patience with people because it yields itself, it manifests itself around relationships, does it not? It's not normally in situations, but it yields itself in relationships. And it takes sometimes, depending on who you're surrounded by, to go really deep with the Lord in order for you to get to that place where there it is, there's the love of God. There's where I can manifest patience to somebody simply because that's where Christ is. And I have relationships like this as well as you do, that we call them EGRs, extra grace required people that God allows to come along our path that is going to test us in this. But we choose, when we become offended by those who take a lot of extra grace, when we choose to look past the offense and see the person, to look past them and see the heart that God is creating and developing in them, and reach in there with patience, you know, we could actually have this opportunity to witness to them. And it can actually grow in their heart to a place where they can personally come to a place where their heart is softened and ready to receive the Lord. But it takes patience. And I think it even takes a lot more patience to be with those who call themselves Christians and yet act in this world in all different kinds of ways. So, as you walk beside people today, the challenge is for you and for me to go to a place called love inside you that's called the Lord and ask Him to allow you to love others as He loves them through you.